Greetings, my fellow ascenders. I record this with a heavy heart. I have a few questions for everyone who still has ears to hear and a heart connected to the Most High. Is there hope left for truth in this world? Is this the earth that we choose to live in, where truth becomes non-existent? Where parents should raise their babies to be vicious monsters who become experts in deceit just so that they survive and be able to reproduce after themselves also? Are we choosing an earth that is backwards while we have the ability to advance forward? Like our technology, our minds are capable of seeing through in the quantum realm now. Instead of us using these abilities to bring heaven to earth, are we choosing to bring hell into this beautiful world? What hope is there left for victims who still try to live right by truth and do right by their neighbors? If they get buried in front of the whole world watching, even when they are crying out to the world, hoping that they are still human beings with souls that are connected and aligned to the Most High, the real God, the monad that created with peace and love, who still listen to that inner voice that tells them that no, this is not right, I should do something about it. And then what they get in return is nothing. Instead, more time is given for the ones who have sold their souls to darkness to keep hammering on them, to hammer them until whatever spark that fueled them is dimmed, until they give up, while they know that it shouldn't be like this. Especially because they know that there's future generations. Like, I'm a mother. I would never want my child to live in a world where it's a dog world, where he has to be a vicious monster just in order to survive and take care of his children. He's a pure soul. How I had planned on raising him to remain that pure soul, to be the light and darkness for others. But if his mom tried by all means to wake up the sparks out there, to fight for truth and what is good, and did not get any assistance while she had means to reach the whole globe, just for her odds to be, just for the odds to be in her favor, but nothing. Has darkness won already in zombifying God's children? I might be kicked out of my room Wednesday without getting a fair trial, where all of the darkness that I had, that I still have proof of, will be put under carpet, and more people will have to suffer like I have. Is this the direction that we want this world to go into, where we lose our humanity and become monsters just to survive? I haven't given up yet, but I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed by the greatest creation that the monad had, was able to create, a creation that is conscious of who and what it is, but willingly decides to be doormats of darkness. If there's still anyone out there who still resonates with truth and is able to assist in changing this trajectory that I see the world going towards, wake up and do it. You will not regret it. Your future generations will thank you for it. Even the ones that are consumed by darkness now, yes, they do get those pleasures and those advantages and being covered by deceit. But at what expense? What they gave up within them, that is good, because they were born with goodness in them. Is it the same fate that they want their children to suffer, their grandchildren to also suffer? Because within them, they might still produce a seed that stands for truth, that would rather die for truth. Now, do they want that grandchild of theirs to be tortured mercilessly without receiving any assistance, just because they couldn't become a monster? We can't just think for now, because existence is ongoing, it's continuous. We should think for them also. I love you guys, and I pray that the Most High does not let humanity become a was instead of an is. Remember to be kind. Stand for truth. Use things and not people. Bye-bye. My son's name is Alwande, which means, its meaning is, in full, it's Alwande Uthando, which means love shall increase. It's a wish of mine that I had even from a young age. I remember that I planned out my life at the age of 14, where I wrote a letter to my future husband and I even named my firstborn son. And somehow I just knew that it would be a son. And I gave him this name at the age of 14, 15, way before I conceived him, because I conceived him in my 20s, early 20s. And I still kept it. Was loyal to that name and to that dream that I had, because my wish was for love to increase in this world. And he is everything that I dreamed of and even more. He is a vessel of love. Wherever he is, he increases love. So that wish did come true. But now, he, if 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 the world continues to choose darkness, then his light alone will not be supported, and he would have to survive. He'd have to be turned also to the darkness, which is something that I could never live with. We can still choose truth. We can still choose love. So let's choose love and truth.